That's burning, burning. Let's go. Beautiful souls, welcome in. Welcome into today's booty burn, all levels yoga class. I am the Pathless Woods, aka the Feminine Chi. I am a certified and insured vinyasa and pregnancy yoga instructor with over 6 years of experience. Today's flow, my beautiful divine feminine, or whoever decides to jump into this sweaty class, please do make sure that you have a mat, something comfortable to practice on that won't slip and slide underneath you. Blocks are optional, but they're a great addition to any yoga practice. Make sure you have some water nearby. And as always, listen to your own body. No one knows you better than you. So if something doesn't feel right in your body today, take a breather, take a resting posture, and hop back into class once you're ready. Okay. I'll be offering a few modifications along the way, but I will, before we hop into class, I see Sunny in LA. Thank you to my lovely moderator for being here, keeping the chat friendly and high vibrational. Before we hop into this quick 20-minute flow, I do want to let you know that next Thursday, December 26th, I will be doing a 5-day yoga challenge. As you know, if you've been following me, I do lives or live premieres every Wednesday. But starting Thursday, we're going to do 5 straight days of yoga. It's going to be meditation, sound, breath work, and a whole lot of movement. Perfect for right after the Christmas holiday and to close out your year strong, to set that high vibration for 2025. And if that sounds like your cup of tea, I am hosting a 2-hour Feminine Chi yoga workshop on January 11th. That is a Saturday in 2025. All that information is in the description if you would like to join. Let me just do a check here, make sure camera is even. I think we're good to go. 6 people in the chat. If you're here and you're ready for this flow, leave a heart, drop a yoga emoji, and let's go ahead and get into class. So today we're going to begin in a comfortable cross-legged Sukhasana position, option to put blocks or pillows underneath the knees for additional support. And before we get into our heat, creating that heat within your beautiful body, let's first drop into how we're feeling today. So go ahead and close the eyes. Relax the shoulders away from your ears, growing nice and tall from your sit bones all the way up through the spine, through the crown of your head. And just taking a scan of your body, noticing how you're feeling today. Maybe setting an intention or including an affirmation to get you through today's short but sweaty practice. For me, I'm just going to remind myself, I am strong, I am powerful. I am strong, I am powerful. I am strong, I am powerful. Place your right hand over your heart, left hand over your belly. Let's take a deep inhale in through the nose and sigh it out heavy through the mouth. Beautiful. Go ahead and blink the eyes opened and let's find ourselves in tabletop position. Shoulders stacked over the wrists, hips stacked over the knees, fingers spread nice and wide. And if you've taken a few of my classes on YouTube, you know that I like to cultivate that heat right off the bat, especially with these short flows. So go ahead and tuck the toes into the mat, and we're gonna float our knees just a couple inches off of the mat. You're going to feel everything turn on. Here is a great place to set your foundation. Remind yourself to breathe, even when you're being challenged throughout today's postures, asanas, and transitions. See if you can't press harder through the fingertips, through the wrists, not dumping into the shoulders. One more round of breath here. As you exhale, gently set the knees down, untuck the toes, and we're just going to take 3 rounds of cat-cow. So as you inhale, drop and soften the belly, taking your gaze up to the sky. And exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone, pressing into the feet, the shins, and the palms for cat pose. Inhaling for cow. Exhale. One more round. And exhale. Go ahead and release back to a neutral spine tabletop. We're going to take our right toes back here and just gently press, stretching into the calf. Nice stretch in the calf here. Nice and long through the spine. We don't want to collapse in the shoulders. We're long through the neck. And we're going to inhale, floating the right toes off the mat. And then we're going to exhale, tapping our right toes over to the left, taking your gaze back. Inhale back to neutral, gaze comes back forward, and then we're going to exhale, tap the toes to the right. So you're creating this pyramid or this triangle with the toes, taking the gaze to follow. Inhale back to center. Exhale, tap to the right. Inhale, core is nice and activated, protecting your spine. Exhale, tapping to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back to center. And go ahead and relax the right knee to the mat. We're going to bring it on over to the other side. So take the left toes back, tucking them into your mat, and just pressing back into the toes for a gentle stretch through the Achilles as well as the calves, because they're going to be working today. And then go ahead, come back to neutral. Inhale, float the left toes, hug the belly in. Exhale, tap to the right this time, taking the gaze back. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale, tapping to the left. The farther out you place those toes, the more work you're going to feel in the hips and the glutes and the core. Inhale to center. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Be really mindful we're not arching the back and we're keeping a strong stabilizer through our core. Exhale, tap. Last round. Inhale to center. Exhale, tap. Inhale, back to center. And go ahead and release the left knee down to the mat. So we're going to create a bit more heat now. Let's go ahead and take those right toes back once again, nice and long through the spine, core activated. And we're going to pulse here just for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing it to center. Don't let the knee come down though. We're going to come into our hydrant pose and we're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. If you need to set the shin down, listen to your body. If not, take it up into this donkey kick. Option 2, flex, dorsal flex the foot and stamp the heel, or you can point the toes if you feel elegant and like a dancer today. And we're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8. Beautiful. Try not to slingshot the leg down. Keep nice control, strong through the body. I am strong. I am powerful. Okay, taking the left toes back now, floating it up and pulse for 10, 7, 3, 2, 1. If you can, leaving this leg up, just gliding it through into that hydrant for 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it through. You can set it down if you need to. If not, we're coming to that final one here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Quick resting posture here. Take the knees wide, big toes to touch, sending the glutes and hips back towards the heels for Balasana, child's pose. Let the forehead melt down to the mat. Option to put a block, bolster, or blanket beneath the glutes for added support. You can even stack the hands for a nice little shelf underneath the forehead. Feeling all of that beautiful heat that you've created in your body already. In any fitness routine or healthy feminine habits, my beautiful goddesses, 90% of the battle is simply showing up. So if you're here on your mat today, you've already done the hard work. This movement is just extra. All right. Let's go ahead and roll it up through the spine, mindful of our bodies. And we're going to come into our first downward dog of the day. So inhale for that cow pose, releasing the belly, gaze goes up. Exhale, start to round for cat. Tuck the toes and the hips high for downward facing dog. Take any movement that feels good here. Step the feet wide and bend into the knees to take some of that pressure out of the hamstrings, especially if you're not too flexible in the hamstrings. Neck and head hang heavy. You might shake your head no or nod it yes. And on your next inhale, we're going to float our right toes for three-legged dog, releasing our right heel towards our right glute, and we're just going to create little circles with the knee. Really opening up through the hips, trying not to dump too much into the left hand or shoulder, trying to evenly distribute your weight, and then reverse those circles, taking it in the opposite direction. Go ahead and extend those right toes back out for a three-legged dog. And we're going to exhale, round knee to nose, and step our right foot through. Option to grab your blocks here. We're going to sweep the arms up for our high lunge crescent pose. I'm already sweating, y'all. Already sweating. So to get into those glutes even further, we're going to inhale, straightening through our front right leg and left back leg on the toes, on the ball of the left foot. And then as we exhale, we're going to come down and tap. Just gently tap your left knee. Inhale as we come up. Exhale, tap. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale it up. Coming back into your high crescent lunge. Go ahead and fold to frame the right foot and gently place your left knee down, untucking the toes. We're going to come back, straightening through the right leg for a runner's lunge here. Option to point the toe or to flex. We want to pull our right hip back into the socket, keeping our hips nice and square, chest lifted here. If you're going to fold, trying to imagine your forehead is coming closer to the toes. Breathing here. And then we're going to inhale back into this low lunge. Tuck the left toes, Float the left knee, and then we're gonna inhale, sending the right fingertips towards the sky. Nice gentle twist here. Feeling a good stretch through this right glute. We're working it, so it definitely deserves it. And go ahead and place the right palm down to frame the right foot. Step it back for downward facing dog. You know we're coming now to the other side. Pedal through the feet. Notice how you feel on the right side of the body compared to the left. And let's inhale, float the left toes for three-legged dog. Left heel falls towards your glute and start to create those small circles. You might feel stronger on one side. We usually have a stronger side, a more mobile or flexible side. Reverse those circles, not forgetting to breathe. Extend that left leg up for three-legged dog. Exhale, round knee to nose. The more you round here, the easier it's going to be to step this left foot through. Safely stepping it through. Inhale, sweeping the fingertips up for your crescent lunge. And we're going to inhale, coming up. Straightening both legs. We're on the ball or the toes of the back foot. Exhale, gently tapping this right knee. What's really important is that our front left knee is always over the ankle. We don't want to glide forward and put too much pressure there. Inhale up. Exhale. 3 more. Two more, we got this. You're so strong. You're so powerful. Last one. Straighten it up. Coming back to that high crescent lunge. Go ahead and fold to frame the left foot. Drop the right knee, untuck the toes, send the hips back for your runner's lunge. Lifting through the chest, trying to keep a nice, long, flat back here. It's not about how deep we fold. You're gonna feel that stretch in the hamstring. The beautiful thing, I share about it on my community posts, while having nice glutes is obviously aesthetically pleasing, it is so great for protecting your low back, your spine. A lot of people have back problems because their glutes or their core aren't strong enough and their spine is taking too much of your daily movements. Same with the knees. Strong glutes protect the knees. One more round of breath here. We're nearing the end, just a little more sweat to go. Let's inhale, coming back to this low supported lunge. Tuck the right toes, float the right knee. Inhale, sending the left fingertips up. Shoulders are stacked, gaze comes up towards the sky or down towards the mat, whatever makes you feel most supported. See if you can't squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. And then go ahead and bring the left palm down to frame the left foot, stepping it back for downward facing dog. See how different down dog feels once you've cultivated that heat within your body. Bend into the knees and go ahead and walk the hands back in towards the feet. And we'll just roll up slowly. Head and neck are heavy, vertebra by vertebra, letting the head be the very last thing to come up. All right, we have one more transition before we cool down. We're already at 11:30, 20 minutes so fast. We're getting close though, and I know it took a couple minutes in the intro. Okay, so go ahead and come to the top of your mat. This is the last sweaty part, and then we'll do a very quick cool down before I send you on your way. Make sure to stretch after this, okay? So coming to the top of your mat, option to have blocks here. They are very helpful. We're gonna get nice and strong through our left foot. Spine is long. We're gonna inhale, right knee comes in towards the chest. And then we're gonna send the right foot out. It's not about how high we get here. It's all about the core. And then you're going to, without the foot touching, come into our Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. Option to airplane the arms. And then we're going to inhale, coming back. We have 3 of these. You're already 1/3 of the way there. Extend it out. Exhale, send it back. Really feeling that standing left foot working, that big toe especially. Nice and long through the spine, chest lifted, not opening. We want to keep the hips square. Last one, inhale. Oh, we'll bring the knee up. See if you can't bring the knee even higher for this last one. Extend the foot out, and then go ahead and take it back for your flying warrior. If you have blocks here, we're going to come into a standing split, and we're going to come into a Shiva squat, just 3 of these. So bend into your standing knee as you tuck the right knee behind, and then inhale, send it back into that standing split. Chest nice open and long. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, send it back. Last one, exhale. Inhale, send it into that standing split. Maybe if you're feeling like an overachiever today, you stay on one leg as you come back to standing. Go ahead and roll out the left ankle in both directions. The feet and the ankles don't get enough love for how hard they work for us every single day. All right, coming to the other side. This is probably going to be your best side. Getting nice and strong, rooted through your right big toe because it does a lot of the work. Inhale, left knee comes up in towards the chest. Extend it out. Exhale, sending it through for our flying warrior, warrior 3. You can airplane the arms or bring them ahead for a little more challenge. Inhale, sending it up, kicking it out, really flexing to that left foot, sending it back. Inhale, last one. Send it out, tipping forward. Nice, well-oiled machine. You are strong, you are powerful. Go ahead and tip forward, finding your blocks or your mat for a standing split. Take a deep inhale, open through the chest, the collarbones. Exhale, bend into your standing leg. Left knee comes behind the right. Shiva squat. Inhale, nice and long. Exhale, Shiva squat. Last one, you made it. Let's go. Inhale, kick it out, nice and strong. Maybe you send that left leg a little higher. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, sending it back. If you want to, try to come up, bringing that left foot to meet. Y'all, I'm out of breath. I'm sweating. Roll out the right ankle in both directions. And because we're at our 20-minute mark, find your way to your mat. We're just going to do a quick stretch here. I do encourage you to take a cool down class, stretch for 5 minutes, but just go ahead and cross right ankle over the left thigh. The more you send this foot out, the less of a stretch you get. The more you bring the foot in, the deeper you're going to feel it in the hip. And just take a little windshield wiper motion here. Go ahead and uncross. We'll bring it over to the other side. Beautiful goddesses. I'm so happy you joined me for this class today. If you would like something longer, join the Feminine Chi tier on Patreon. I have a 45-minute sensual feminine class there. If you're interested in a one-on-one virtual session with me from anywhere in the world, we can practice together. Click the link in the pinned comment or in the description. And right now I have a 50% off discount. If you put in code Glute Goddess, you'll get 50% off your one-on-one first private session with me. I do hope to see you next week on December 26th to kick off our 5-day yoga challenge, 5 days of yoga and movement. Go ahead and uncross. Come to find yourself in that comfortable cross leg we first began in. Switch the cross of your feet because that's probably the side you stretch less. hence my floating knee. Let's close down the eyes and just take one closing round of breath together. Deep inhale through the nose. Taking an extra sip if you can. And sigh it out heavy. Beautiful work today. I look forward to seeing you next week or in a private class. I am sending you peace, love, feminine elevation. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you soon.